So many people thought, including me, that the Phoenix Suns were going to win the 2022 NBA championship. They ended up losing in 7 games in probably the most embarrassing way to the Dallas Mavericks, in which they were pretty heavy favorites going into the series. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? We're going to be rebuilding the Phoenix Suns and their elimination rebuild. And I have to ask, is the Suns window, over? I know that's been talked about a lot lately. Was the Suns window to win it all last year and this year? And the reason you can say that is because of Chris Paul. He played pretty well this year. Always a fringe top 10 guy in those discussions. He played so well, had that perfect game against the Pelicans, but boy, was he bad against the Mavericks. And I mean, that A+ perimeter D, that's not a thing anymore. That's probably more of a C perimeter D. And he's 37. And 2K, I don't know how many years he has left. In real life, I would assume, he's still good enough, where he's playable and still a good point guard. But, in that Mavericks series, not very good. So I didn't really know that they had a team option for that third year, but you think he's definitely coming back next year for $30.8 million. I didn't know it was a team option for 2024, but you could think that last year or next year could be his last year. Who knows? At least if you see some notable regression. And Devin Booker, to some people, was a top 5 MVP finish, or had a top 5 MVP finish this year, just didn't come through at all in Game 7. DeAndre Aiden, this is kind of the big talk around the Suns. He's probably going to get traded this offseason. He's going to get a max contract elsewhere. And it seems like when Monty Williams was asked, why did DeAndre Aiden not play, or only 17 minutes in the game, didn't play in the fourth in Game 7, he goes, it's internal. I don't know. They just didn't pay him at the beginning of the year. I think Robert Sarver is probably willing to let him walk. And I mean, he's a great player. They could probably win without him still, but they're going to miss him. And Mikal Bridges, great player as well. Even when he's not on offensively, he's going to give you some defensive help, but sometimes he just doesn't shoot the ball. And then after him, there isn't crazy great talent. Cam Johnson, great 3-point shooter, knows his role. JaVale McGee, solid backup center, but he's 34. Cameron Payne, last year he was good. This year's playoffs, not good at all. He only has 1 year, $6 million left on his contract. Sarge is going to be getting paid $9 million. He missed all of last year because of the ACL injury. Jay Crowder was pretty bad in the playoffs. He's due $10 million. I mean, they picked up Aaron Holiday for next to nothing at the deadline. I hated the Landry Shamet contract extension, and he was getting some backup point guard minutes. So yeah, this is a very weird Suns team, or it just has a weird future, because I don't think Aiden's going to be back. They need to improve their bench. We do have every first-round pick going forward besides this year. I believe this is from the Chris Paul trade, if I'm not mistaken, or who has the Suns pick, or this might be a little bit messed up. The Rockets do. That might be some Chris Paul thing, and try to get the correct draft lottery. Yeah, definitely. So if we take a look here, Monty Williams, coach of the year, but got out coached by Jason Kidd, who we all thought was an overrated head coach. So for the NBA draft, I wouldn't mind making a trade. I'm gonna do a sign and trade with Aiden, and I will have to monitor, because the Pacers have been a team involved, and would they do Aiden for Miles Turner and who they take at number 5? Possibly, or number 6, excuse me. We'll have to see. I wouldn't mind moving some of these guys, like Dario Saric. He's still only 28. I would like to move Jay Crowder, though. And I'm going to do just that by trading him to the Brooklyn Nets for pick 23. I believe this would be the 76ers pick. Yeah, we're going to move on from Jay Crowder. He gave the Suns, last year, he was very good. And he was, solid throughout the regular season, but it's just playoff time. He's getting older. He's expiring deal next year. He's 32. He's had a good career. He's been kind of a low-key a journeyman, but yeah, we're gonna move him to Brooklyn. We're gonna acquire a draft pick so we can at least have a little bit more youth coming off the bench. And who knows? If Chris Paul retires at the end of this year, this team gets a lot younger. At least when your second best player retires. So Mark Williams is still available here at pick 23. I actually like that idea because I don't probably plan on bringing back JaVale McGee. Yes, I'm going to move DeAndre Aiden. So I think he's going to be the pick for us. So we basically move Jay Crowder for Mark Williams. So Ivy goes 1 to the Magic. Okay. Interesting decision when you have 35 other guards. Chet goes to the Thunder. Rockets get Bryce McGowan. What is this top 5? If you watch the Magic top 5, it was the normal ones with Shaedon Sharpe, Jabari Smith, all those guys. Pacers ended up with Banchero. All right, well, I don't think they're going to be giving up Banchero. I'm sure the Blazers would be interested, but they ended up with Jabari Smith. What is this? I doubt they would be moving these top guys. 2 teams that would probably be all over Aiden are just not going to give up these 2 guys. The Pelicans, would they give up Shaedon Sharpe? Do I want Shaedon Sharpe for Aiden? Possibly. Maybe the Spurs, we take Jalen Duren and we get somebody else out of them. Maybe it's a Vassell. I don't know. So we're going to pick up Mark Williams. We're going to pick up the team option on Cam Johnson, not on Ish Smith. There's a bunch of other free agents. Aiden, we're going to pay immediately. I'm sure he'll get a max deal from a team. And then we are going to look to trade him. I mean, I'm sure the Knicks would be interested, but Mitchell Robinson's a free agent, so we'll see if they bring him back, but they never do. So Aiden takes a deal from the Pistons, so they're interested. Do we want Jeremy Grant and Isaiah Stewart? Maybe. So 3 years, $82 million. We are going to give him or match that, and now it's time to trade him. So Mitchell Robinson, I doubt is going back to the Knicks. And like, this is a trade where I still want to be competitive. Like, I'm still going to have this point guard rotation next year. We could try to move Aiden for the next point guard, but I don't think I want to do that because I would still like to try to win next year. Shooting guard, Booker, and I guess Shamet. We're paying him $10 million a year. Bridges at the 3, Cameron at the 4. I mean, Sarge is more of a power forward. Does he go up? Yeah, I'm going to leave him at the 4. So we're really looking for a starting center here. I'm sure the Bulls would be all over Aiden, but like if I was going to take Vucevic and Pat Will, I mean, maybe. Maybe. I would do this trade. Would the Celtics do this trade, though? Probably not. I mean, like, I don't think Celtics fans or at least the Celtics are valuing Derek White that much. But Robert Williams on that deal compared to DeAndre Aiden, roughly the same age, I think. And, like, Robert Williams' defense, I think you're taking Robert Williams for at least that Celtics team. I'm sure the Grizzlies would be interested, and we could probably get a little bit out, bring back DeAnthony Melton here. But they don't really have a setup. Like, Steve Adams is fine. I mean, who did you get in this past draft? Anybody good? Because I'd be asking, like, AJ Griffin fell to 22. Like, what the hell? I would take AJ Griffin over DeAnthony Melton. Like, I'd do this maybe. And do you have a pick next year? Like, you can give me this this Warriors pick, something like that. Okay, so we can go back to the Grizzlies. I mean, they are another team. I probably want to trade Aiden to the Eastern Conference. Wizards would be probably interested, but I don't think there's anybody I want there. Warriors is funny. Like I said, like if I'm going to keep them in the West, it's not to the Warriors or the Mavericks or the Grizzlies. The Spurs are interesting. Like we could get involved with Jalen Duren, but he's the same amount of stars, so that's going to be tough. They signed Zach LaVine. Like, would you do this? Probably not. We can't even get there money-wise, so that's probably out of the equation. Nurkic signed with the Pistons, so the Blazers would have been an interesting idea. We could get Valanciunas, but no, like I need somebody defensively. So they're willing to do Miles Turner, Chris Duarte, which is actually a possible trade. Like this could happen. Okay. I would probably ask for your first round pick next year as well. I mean, I'm sure the Hawks would be interested and we get Clint Capella. I mean, I don't think Clint Capella is that much valuable anymore. Like, would they do an Aiden for Collins swap? Maybe, but like I said, I need more defense. I don't really need offense. Like, would the Jazz do this? Probably. Right? Yeah, like Aiden's younger, and like, I mean, not as good a defender, but at least you have Aiden and Mitchell, and like maybe that Gobert, like you get Gobert out of Utah, but like I said, I don't know if I wanted to move him to a top team in the West, but that's not a terrible idea. All right, you know what? We're gonna do that. So it's gonna be Aiden, and I probably have to include Sarge. Well, this is where I should have kept Crowder. Okay. So Aiden and Sarge for Gobert and Jared Butler. Yeah, I think that makes them more exciting. I'm sure Donovan Mitchell would be willing to do that trade. And we're getting a top 3 defensive player in the league or arguably the best defensive player in the league for DeAndre Aiden. So we're going to do that trade because this still keeps our window open next year. We have arguably 390 overalls. One will be gone next year if he does retire. Cam Johnson at the power forward spot is not really what I want. Can we really get like a good defensive-minded power forward here? Thad Young, I don't know about that. Covington, I mean, Taurean Prince might be the best option. He's got B+ 3-point, B+ perimeter D, B- inside D. Yeah, let's snag Taurean Prince 2-year deal, team option, and he signs that. Let's go. All right, so Chris Paul regresses down to an 88. I'm not sure if Booker is happy with this, but hey. Or like it's funny because Gobert plays with the other person Booker is going to always be compared to throughout his career, and Donovan Mitchell. I think people will say that Booker's a better player right now, though. It's always kind of been 50-50, but now I think people will side with Booker after the regular season he just had. All right, so for looking at the rotation, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Bridges, Johnson. I think I'm going to start Prince over Johnson, I think. Johnson is definitely going to be the 6th man with about 28 minutes. We're going to go 32 to Gobert, 32 to Paul. We're going to go 36 to Booker. Aaron Holiday did come back on the QO, but I'm not going to be playing him. Nor Jared Butler. Mark Williams will be getting that spot, and Landry Shamet, just because we're paying him a lot of money, will be getting that spot. He's going to get about 12. He's going to get about 17. We'll go 21 there. Probably we'll still edit that. So Prince can get like 24. Let's go 31 to Bridges. So I got 7 minutes left. And we can go like 16. We can go 20. Sure. System proficiency under Monty Williams is 4-star pace and space. We will stick with that. And then I do have to take a look here at the shot tendency. So Booker to 99 is good. Chris Paul can go up to a 75. I just need him to be a good facilitator. You know, Gobert can go up to like a 60. Yeah, like Mikal Bridges at a 44. No, we need him to actually kind of be like the second highest scorer this year. So he's going up to an 85. Cameron Johnson's also going to be going up to a 72. Kim Payne at a 60 is good. Prince at a 60 is good. Mark Williams can go to like a 65. And we're Shamit at 48. And we'll up that to a 60. So that will be it for me. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Did our window really close? Let's find out. Oh my goodness. This rebuild's going to get a little challenging or a little harder than I thought. So we were the 1 seed for the first 2 months. And, I'm on my phone watching the simulation. We go back, we're the 6th seed. I'm like, okay. Probably gonna end up as the 3 seed, We're the 10th seed. Where the hell do we go from here? Oh my God, Mikal Bridges wins most improved. That's a bright spot. Did it matter? I guess not. So does Booker make an all-NBA team? I doubt it. Yeah, he does not. Great. We get Rudy Gobert on all defensive first team. I'm like still fine with Rudy. I just don't know how we're a 10 seed. Is it like our bench? It's probably, yeah, it's actually definitely our bench. That's just that bad? Like I at least I thought we had like the star power. Like how did Chris Paul play this year? 12 and 8. Like that's what I envisioned him doing. I mean, his efficiency was bad. But like Cameron Johnson was great shooting the ball. Booker was elite. So was Bridges. Gobert's giving me all defensive first team caliber defense. I mean, I guess Taurean Prince kind of sucks. Shamit was fine. He actually was. Mark Williams was fine. How the hell were we the 10th seed? Did we even go over 500? No, we went 39 and 43. God, do I even want to win this play-in tournament game? All right, 2K, I'll let you come up with this rotation. So they would go Paul, Booker, Why would you play Bridges 25 minutes a night? I don't get that. I'm not playing Daniel House. So you know what? With those 13 minutes, we are going to do this. We're going to pay him or play him 33, and we're going to go 37, 35. Do something like that. Sure. Whatever, 2K. You know what? Are we going to beat the Timberwolves? Yes, we actually do. Okay. Beat them by 2. We almost booed in the 4th quarter. Taurean Prince led our team in scoring. I'm not sure what's really going on here. Blazers do have Jabari Smith, and they have Gordon Hayward. All right. Like that pickup. I don't know why you're not starting Anthony Simons. And we do beat them. Okay. Did you really have to put me in the play-in tournament? As Devin Booker was our leading scorer there. So now we're taking on the Pelicans, who are the 1 seed. They're starting McCollum at the 1, Shaedon Sharpe at the 2. I kind of like that because McCollum could definitely develop his game to being a point guard this late in his career. So let's see. Can we pull off the upset? We lose game 1 by 15. Bridges dropped 35. Booker, you want to do something? I mean, like, your high so far in the first 3 games is 23. All right. If Booker's not... Okay, we're down 3-0. Well, I wish I'd even make the playoffs because that hurt our draft pick a little bit. And, yeah, we would have had, like, pretty good odds, like the 11th pick. But now we're going to be picking, like, 16, which kind of sucks as the Pelicans win it all and Zion's your finals MVP. Is Chris Paul retiring? Chris Paul retires. There we are. I mean, I could have looked to trade Chris Paul. But who would want Chris Paul? Like the Lakers? Like I could have got probably Russ, THT in their 27th first, but wasn't going to do that. Tibbs retires. All right. Wait, Russ retired too? Okay. I don't really know where to go from here. So this rebuild is tough because that's our window right there. I mean, Gobert's 30. Maybe I should have got a younger center. I don't know. So we would have been picking around 12, which would have been nice. Knicks have the number 1 odds, and they get number 5, just of course, and we are going to be picking at 15. So there isn't going to be like a stud that falls to me there, but we could still look to improve the bench. I mean, Shamit was good enough, and like I feel like teams still value Shamit. And yeah, the Pelicans just won it all. They have a surplus of picks still from the Drew Holiday AD trade. We're going to get a first-round pick next year for Landry Shamit. So we are now on the clock with our first pick. Wembanyama joins Chet Holmgren in OKC. Oh, great. Yeah, we're going to beat them in this video. It's going to be like kind of... Oh my God, I feel like we're not going to win a championship in this video. So, Baycott is available. Caleb Houston. Amani Bates is here. Okay, I know I had him in the Orlando rebuild, but... we honestly could use him in this. I think so. So I'm going to pick up, and we're actually going to use him. Yeah, we're going to use Amani Bates because we kind of need that star power potential, and he could be that guy. Yeah, we traded him in early in that Magic rebuild for Lonzo Ball. And I'm actually going across this. I might make this a 10-year rebuild. This is like, I didn't plan on doing a 10-year rebuild out of this, but I might do one. I'm going to pick up Jamie Brakefield. Julian Strother out of Gonzaga? Yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, why not? I don't think I've ever done a 10-year Suns rebuild before. JK, I'm lying. I definitely did do one back in 2K21. on the date of May 5th, 2021. So it was about a year ago. And I think I accidentally ended it early, which was 8 seasons. So I feel like I do owe Suns fans a 10-year rebuild. I was just looking at the comments there. But yeah, Julian Strawther and Amani Bates. So this would be going into year 3, technically year 2. So we have Cameron Payne and Taurean Prince. I'm going to pick up both their options because we're not really going to have cap space. I'm not going to extend it to Jared Butler, and I do need them for at least the bench next year. So looking at free agency, Cameron Johnson's going to get a lot of money. Do we even have cap space? Nope, because obviously we're paying Gobert and Devin Booker a lot of money. Mikal Bridges a lot of money. Oh man, who is my point guard next year? Maybe I should have took a point guard because look at the ones I can afford. All right, so with Damian Lillard being 33, Gordon Hayward being 33, they do have Jabari Smith at 20. Would the Blazers be interested in Rudy Gobert? Could they even actually afford this trade? Okay, never mind. I was getting my hopes up. Oh, that would have been actually amazing because I would have done that because I think I'm willing to trade Gobert and really reboot this team a little bit because he's just getting up there in age and he's really kind of like no reason to be here. What about Davion Mitchell? I feel like they'd look at Gobert, so they would acquire $30 million more than allowed. I would take Rashawn Holmes from you. How are you still that much over the cap? Even if I took Lance Stevenson? Okay. Would you do this trade? You now have a big 3 of De'Aaron Fox, Domantas Sabonis, and Rudy Gobert. This seems like a Kings trade to make. I don't know who they drafted, or I guess it was Nikola Jovic. So, hey, you can probably play him at the small forward position, so you have a nice... And you have Derek Whitehead, too, who you just drafted, who you can play at the 2. So you'd have Fox, Whitehead, Jovic, Sabonis, Gobert. That's a playoff team. Would they do this? And I think Davion Mitchell could be, like, in my point guard rotation. We buy low on him. Okay, they don't want to do that. I don't know if I could throw in anybody else. I would throw in Julian Strawther. Yeah, I would. They say no. I don't want to give up any draft picks. I really don't. I mean, we got that Lakers pick, but we kind of need that pick. We do. Can I give up multiple seconds? What about my 2025 top 5 protected first? Really? This is going to get annoying. Okay, I don't think I have any other players to throw in. Like, Taurean Prince is probably too much. I would have really enjoyed that trade. What about Gobert? Why do you have to make so much money? Because that's like a realistic trade that would make sense. I mean, we could wait till after free agency, or I can maybe sign somebody else to throw in it. All right, so we are going to sign JaMychal Green to a 1-year deal. I will be paying Cameron Johnson whenever it's time to. I actually don't even think I'm going to be able to get this deal done, but we would have to do Holmes. We'd have to do, I guess, I mean, who's this Darson Garcia guy? Why are you paying him all that money? We would do Davion Mitchell. How much are we off? Kings would acquire $10 million more than allowed now. Great. Who was the other guy? Lance Stevenson. They're still $13 million off. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, they signed these guys for $14 million, which they're just not going to be like, obviously they're not going to accept that. And even if I threw in JaMychal Green and Julian Strawther, they would say no. I would throw in do I throw in the Lakers? It's not worth it to throw in that Lakers pick. God damn it, I'm not going to be able to get this deal done. Okay. So I did get offered this Wizards pick, and I mean, this is perfect. J.D. Davison, but do they even have, like, they don't even have KP or Beal anymore. So, like, that just doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, maybe Gobert will be more tradable when he's got 1 year left on his deal. I wouldn't mind tanking next year, though, so I guess we'll wait a year. Because, yeah, we still need to figure out our point guard for the future, because right now it's, like, Cameron Payne. So, yeah, let's sign Cameron Johnson. Oh, I didn't mean to say Cameron Payne. Cam Payne. I was thinking of Cam Johnson. So, we get him for 4 years, $57 million, which is just under $15 million a year, which is actually a very nice deal. So, hey, maybe we'll be in the playoffs next year. I think the bench got better, at least. Yep, Gobert's regressed to a 87. Does he have a player option next year? That is just going to be a great contract. I really sold out for just a championship in 2023, in 2023, and it didn't go well. Like, I could have at least had AJ Griffin or somebody like that, or I could have had Miles Turner and Chris Duarte. Would have been something. So it is Cameron Payne. Okay. He will start at point guard. We got Booker, Gobert, Bates. He can kind of play the 4. Probably not a great idea. So Mark Williams, yeah, Prince is going to get about 15 minutes a night. I don't even want to play JaMychal Green. Julian Strawther is going to get 15 minutes a night as well. Because I don't really want to play any of those guys. So let me go 33 to Bridges, 36 to Booker, guess 32 to Gobert, 29 to Bates, 29 to Johnson, and we'll go 28 to Cameron Payne. So I will be surprised if this team makes the playoffs, so I'm not going to get my hopes up. All right, so this team makes the playoffs at least. I mean, I guess if I moved Gobert, there would have been a chance that we didn't make the playoffs. Jalen Duren there, who I tried maybe getting from the Spurs, but all right, anyone's most improved. Does Devin Booker maybe take home an All-NBA award? He does not. No Phoenix Suns get anything. Rudy Gobert, not even on all defensive teams. Oh, God, that's just going to help his trade value, am I right? So at least we get Amani Bates on all-rookie second team, and this dude's a beast. Let's go. So we're taking on the Pelicans in round 1, who swept us last year, so we could look to get revenge on them. Here were the player stats throughout the year. Devin Booker, 25 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Mikal Bridges, about 17 points. The efficiency did drop a little bit from last year, which hurts because he averaged less points. Bates, though, had a good season. That is going to be a nice foundation. I just don't really know how I'm going to edit it. Like, do I play Devin Booker at point guard? Probably not a great idea. Do I move? I can't really move. I could move Bates to the 4. I don't know if he's, like, suited. Or he's just going to be a really good 6-man for us. Cameron Johnson, though, elite shooter. 62% true shooting. Rudy Gobert, still a good season, though, nonetheless. Cameron Payne, though, I did give a 2-year extension to with about $10 million. So going forward. And then I also gave Booker a 4-year extension, I believe, about $34 million apiece. So we have that going for us. Mark Williams was not too bad either. I don't know why he's really taking threes. And then there's Prince and Strother. All right, so can we beat the Pelicans in round 1? I'm not going to really edit the rotation too much. Or are they going to defeat us? Oh my God, we blow a 3-1 lead. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Game 5, we lose by 10. Game 6, we get blown out by 41. Game 7, we lose by 12. What the hell? Oh my God. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Gobert was fine. I don't know what to do. I need to move Gobert. I just have to have somewhat of a direction with this team. Jalen Green, Finals MVP, Rockets win it all. So there goes LeBron. Well, I think maybe I'll be able to move Gobert. Hey, maybe there'll be an opportunity this offseason that wasn't here last offseason. Do we have any? We do have the Lakers pick. Okay, and it's going to be a top 10 pick. Let's go. All right, so we could fall to 9, I believe, and we do not, which is nice. So let's not fall to 8. Come on. Or let's move up from 8. Damn it. I was hoping if I watched it live, we'd get some luck. So the Pelicans get the number 1 overall pick. The Pelicans and the Thunder. Oh, my goodness. Thunder, 24th pick. Yeah, they also get the 3rd pick via the Clippers. Pelicans, 20th pick, they can also get the 1st pick. So we have 8 and 17. All right, so it is the NBA draft time, and we're looking at the trade finder here. What we want to do. I feel like this is still a solid core, but I do want to move Gobert. You're interested in a De'Aaron Fox swap, eh? You could go with Davion Mitchell. I mean, you would have a Mitchell Robinson is a free agent. Okay, this is what I want. Yes, Anthony Simons. I want him to be the next point guard. I mean, his assists aren't up, but I think we can develop him. He's 25. He fits our timeline. D'Angelo Russell, he's friends with Booker. But no, I think Anthony Simons will be the best for the Blazers. We know that they're still trying to win now. So I'm going to give them my first round pick. I mean, can we just get rid of these guys and do straight up Gobert for Simons? No. I will give you... Yeah, you know what? We'll do that. We'll take Seth Curry on. Maybe he'll be a rotational piece for us. So we kind of have our core now. Simons, Booker, Bridges, Bates, Johnson. Mark Williams could be the answer at the 5. Maybe I'm able to draft one. So the first couple of picks, damn it, John Jackson and Jalen Lewis. Oh my God, of course. Jalen Lewis would have been perfect. So Ryan Bewley or Bay Fall we could take, but I'm hoping to get one of them at 17. Like Ron Holland is probably like the answer here. Or, Elijah Fisher. But I'm probably going to go Ron Holland because we do need a power forward. And Ryan Bewley fell to 17. So did Bay Fall. All right, we'll take Bay Fall. Not a bad class at all as Matt Bewley ended up going number 1. We also got Dario Saric there at pick 47. Falls to 76. Holland's to 77. I like that. So Mark Williams and Strother are going to come back. We do technically clear up a little bit of cap space with that Gobert trade. But I don't think we really have any cap space for free agency. Yeah, no, we're in cap hell. So looking at the rotation next year, it's going to be Simons at the 1, Cameron Payne backing him up. Booker, I don't know if Curry will play, but we have Bridges and Bates. We have Johnson and Holland, Williams and Fall. All right, let's ride. All right, so we have Booker, Simons, Bridges, like all roughly within the same age. There's Johnson, Bates. I mean, I don't think this team is going to win it all next year, but at least we're heading in the right direction. All right, so this is definitely going to be the rotation. Holland and like Bates are going to play a decent amount. Mark Williams, maybe not as much. Yeah, so it's going to be this 9-man rotation. I just got to figure out how I want to edit it. So I'm going to go 22 to these guys. Cam Payne's going to get about 19. Bates getting about 28. Mark Williams about 26. Johnson about 29. Okay, I'm good with that. Bridges about 32, 35. That's the problem there. I was hoping I had more minutes left over. So I'm going to actually drop these guys to 20 minutes, and then I'm going to go 31 to Simon. So system proficiency is going to be 4 stars. And if I just take a look at the shot tendency, like, yeah, I want Simons to probably be at an 80. We could probably lower Bates a little bit to like an 85. Cameron Johnson to 70 is fine. We'll probably lower Mark Williams a little bit. All right, let's roll with this. All right, so Cade Cunningham wins MVP, and we are the 7th seed. Kwame Evans is your Rookie of the Year. Chet Holmgren is your 6th man. Giannis takes home Depoy. Kennedy Chandler, most improved. Maybe I should have drafted him at one point instead of, who did I take? Mark Williams. Yeah, just no Suns. And oh, of course, Gobert is back on all defensive first team. All right, so we're in the playing tournament as the 7th seed, just taking a look at some of the season stats. Devin Booker led us in scoring, followed by Imani Bates, Anthony Simons, Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson. Ron Holland wasn't too bad. There's Mark Williams, who I think that experiment might be ending soon with him as kind of like the starting center. 2K, you know what? I will put this into your hands. This is the rotation you want to run? Sure. By all means, you can run it. First game we do win. Okay. Maybe 2K does know what they're talking about. As Ron Holland drops 34-9. All right. Booker goes 5 for 18. So we're taking on the Pelicans again. We blew a 3-1 lead against them last year. What's going to happen this year? 6. Oh my God, they're 3-0 against me in the first 3 seasons. Do I move Booker? What's up with this, Booker? What's 16 points? Like, what is up with that? The Detroit Pistons win it all with Cade Cunningham being your finals MVP. We are not going to be in the draft lottery, nor do I think I have any other picks from any other teams. So we have our pick, which is at 17. Monty Williams is a free agent head coach. I'm still going to bring him back. He still has good ratings. I don't want to move Devin Booker, but I got to figure out what I want to do. Maybe I move Mikal Bridges for a center. Maybe. And then I start Imani Bates at the 3. That's maybe what I should do. Pascal Siakam's interesting, but he's 31. Mitchell Robinson, I'll probably pass on that. Sabonis is on the Clippers, but I need a more defensive-minded guy. Robert Williams would be sick. I don't really need DeRozan. I mean, do you need Mikal Bridges? Do you have like another good center? Not really. So the Warriors are paying Yannick Noza a lot of money. And yeah, I'm going to do this trade for James Wiseman. We do have to give up pick 17 and a future first down the line, but James Wiseman, he's making a lot of money, but he's 24 years old, and he'll give us kind of that certainty at the center position. So like next year we'll go in with Simons, Booker, I guess Bates, and then Holland, Wiseman. I think that could do something in the West because we have yet to make it anywhere in the playoffs with this current roster. So Simons is a free agent. We are going to pay him a decent amount of money. I mean, we could look at other point guards, I believe, that are out here. Ben Simmons, I'll pass. Actually, no, we don't really have that much cap space. How good did Davion Mitchell never really got to that score? All right, yeah, we do want to bring back Anthony Simons. All right, so player progression. This is probably what we're rolling with, but I think I have one trade in mind before the season starts. And that is going to be Jordan Norwell and Mark Williams. So we're ending that experiment for Kelly Oubre, bringing him back to Phoenix, last played in 2020. And we get a first-round pick out of the Hornets. So it's nice to have some draft capital down the line because we gave up a little bit of draft capital throughout the past 2 off seasons. So this is going to be the 9-man rotation. I would like Colin to start at the 4, if we're going to be honest. I think Cam Johnson's getting about 27 off the bench. Bates is starting, who's in here. Kelly Oubre will not be starting. Kelly Oubre is getting about 23. Payne around 18. Fall around 19. That might change. Johnson about 28. I think I'm going to go about 25 to Holland. 32 to Wiseman. 32 to Bates. We got 33 to Booker. We'll go 30 to Simons. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Hopefully we don't make the play tournament and we can win a playoff series. See, like that's the player I wish I had on my team and Cade Cunningham winning MVPs. We're in the play tournament again. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. The Suns' future is just making me think it's not going to be that exciting. But we got no Suns there. We're in the play tournament once again, taking on the Blazers. Devin Booker's 29 years old and maybe not the scorer he once was. Might explore Booker trades. I mean, Wiseman's 25, Booker's 29, Bates is still 21, Simons is 26. Yeah, maybe I don't want to do another reboot of this team. I really don't. But maybe Bates isn't going to be that scorer that I wanted him to be. We are taking on the Blazers, who still have Damian Lillard and Rudy Gobert. They have Colin Sexton as well, and we lose to them. All right, nice. So honestly, like, you can not put me in the playoffs. It's what it is at this point, and we're taking on the Timberwolves, but we beat them, so we're taking on the Thunder. Like, how are we going to compare to, like, this Thunder team? Like, Booker, man, I don't know. Maybe I move Booker this offseason. Like, Shea, Giddey, oh my God. That's like when I built my 82-0 teams. How? Can I relocate myself to the East? We won game 1. What? Are we going to lose 4 in a row? Probably. You would have got me, like, a little bit excited, but we're probably just gonna lose 4 in a row. Yeah, just put me out of my misery. Oh, we tied it up. Okay, 1 by 2. Wiseman. Maybe we build around Wiseman, man. Game 5, we win. Holy crap, we blew him out. Wiseman with 29. Booker, shoot the ball more. What's going to happen? Oh my God. Yes. We won a playoff series against a team that I think can go 82-0. Just makes no sense at all. All right, so we beat the Pels. What? All right, game 2. Oh my God. 2-1. Okay. Back down to reality here. Like, what the hell is going on, though? I literally thought we were going to, like, sweep the Pelicans as Wiseman and Bates are kind of going off. Booker, man. Might trade Booker in the offseason as we win game 5. Like, I don't know. It's just not the Devin Booker we have now in real life. All right, game 7. It's going to be in New Orleans. Talking Stick Arena versus the Smoothie King Arena, I think. Unless one of them got their name changed. But back and forth game. It's looking like the Pels are going to win it, though. Oh, we end up losing by 6. Damn it. All right, that was definitely our best run yet. I still don't know who to build this team around. I honestly don't at all. But we're in what year? We're going into year 5, starting from 2022. And I really don't know who to build this team around. But I got to turn it around. I think this is going to be the offseason we turn it around. I don't know if the Hornets were bad, but I know we have their pick as the Thunder, who have a God squad and pick 2, 3, and 10 in the lottery. What? We have the 17th pick via the Hornets. We do not have our own pick. We took Robin Paxson here, a point guard. I like this beard, out of Virginia Tech. But this Mike Green guy definitely going to be the best from the class. All right, so the Pacers have Cole Anthony, right? I'm going to see if they would trade me Halliburton. And they're going to have that Booker, Cole Anthony backcourt. And then they also have Banchero and Aiden in that front court. So, yeah, Booker and Aiden going to reunite. I'm going to make this trade, Booker for Halliburton, because if I'm going to get similar scoring out of them, I might as well take the guy that's also going to give me 9 assists, elite defense, elite shooting as well. Maybe not from the line. But I think if I make this trade, I'm going to move Simons back to the shooting guard spot. I don't know why. I just kind of spazzed out with that. But, yeah, let's see if they accept this trade. They're not interested. Okay. I don't really have much to throw in outside of this. I mean, do you like Bayfall? Okay, they do that. I'm fine. Bayfall was just the backup center. So let's move on here to free agency. And I'm hoping maybe Halliburton can take us to the next steps or next level. So I'm going to sign Payne to be the backup point guard. 1 year, $7 million deal. We get that. I'm not going to bring back Oubre. So looking at our roster, I know a lot of roster turmoil. Okay, we actually do need to figure out this bench though a little bit. So Halliburton or Simon's going to go back. Oh, geez, he goes down. All right, we'll figure it out. So we need a backup center. And what else do I need? I need a backup center and I guess something else. Valanciunas. Zach Collins on a 2-year deal is not too bad. So let's see if we can snag him on that. And we do. All right, so I'm back again, just having a really depleted bench. Grayson Allen on a 1-year deal. Maybe I shouldn't have traded Bayfall. But Zion goes to the Warriors. Jokic re-signs with the Wizards. I think he's been there, yeah. KD re-signs with the Nets. Garland goes to the Wizards as well. Curry to the Cavs. So here's our player progression. I just like maybe this core. I mean, I could move Simons next offseason as well if I don't think that backcourt can coexist. All right, so Halliburton at the 1, Simons 2, Bates, Johnson, Wiseman. Hollins is 70-80, never really developed. So Cameron Payne, just not like in the future, like long-term guy. So we're going to go 33 to Wiseman, 34 to Halliburton, 31 to Simons, 33 to Bates. Yeah, we could do something like that. Collins about 18, Allen about 15. Oh, this bench is bad. This bench is so bad. We'll go like 20 there, 26 there, 29 there, and we'll go 1 more to Simons. We'll roll with that. System proficiencies, 4 stars. Let's hope for the best. All right, this is turning into one of the hardest rebuilds ever. We're the 12th seed. What is going on? I don't know. I really don't know. So we don't even make the playoffs. We don't even make the play-in tournament. How? I gotta move, I guess, Simons. I do. Cameron Johnson was terrible this year, really. I mean, not terrible, but his efficiency dropped. So, all right, I think I'm moving Cameron Johnson and Anthony Simons this offseason. We also have a top pick in the draft. This is done. Guys, I promise you, next year is only going to get better, and we're going to actually compete for a championship next year because I am done. I am done. And we have to go up against these God Squad Thunder teams. KD, Harden, Butler, George, Cousins, they all retire. Lillard also goes to the Hall of Fame. So, Jeff Lottery, 2K, you want to give me some good luck? Really? 12th seed, 10th pick? Watch us fall to 11. All right, we stay at 10. Might fire Monty Williams. Definitely going to fire Monty Williams. There's a couple good coaches out there. We can go after Steve Nash. Not really much better. Nick Nurse would be kind of sweet if we could pick him up. Anybody else? Okay, maybe not. Doc Rivers. Oh boy, do I really want Doc Rivers? All right, let's go one day in and let's Billy Donovan or Jason Kidd. He's got pretty good ratings too. So do we get at least one of them? We do. We actually get all of them. Let's go. Let's bring in Nick Nurse. All right, so I'm moving Anthony Simons and Cameron Johnson this offseason. Probably Zach Collins too. And we're finally going to get a good power forward. We're sending Anthony Simons back to the Blazers for Jabari Smith. Yeah, this is long overdue, like a true power forward. We took Herbert McCarthy as center with the 10th overall pick. He also might get traded though. Would they do this trade Collins, Muhammad, and Cameron Johnson for Kennedy Chandler? I would also offload this first round pick. Okay, instead of Collins, would you do Herbert McCarthy, who I just drafted? And that pick? All right, I would give up 2 first round picks. Okay. All right, there's some point guards that I could trade for, but they're all free agents, so I might wait. Trevor Keels, Robert Dillingham would be nice, but I don't think I could probably get him for what I'm willing to give up. So I'm going to wait a little bit. Halliburton is a free agent. We are going to obviously bring him back. Bates as well. So Halliburton unrestricted. Let's pay him a ton of money. Please tell me we're going to get him back though, no matter what, correct? Okay, good. Payne, I will offer a 2-year deal to. He could also be traded as well. And let's bring back Amani Bates on a 4-year deal. All right, we're going to trade Cameron Johnson, Zach Collins, and Aminu Muhammad to the Wizards for Trey Mann and Kelly Marshall. So now we have Halliburton and Payne. That's 1, 2, 3 in Mann, 4 in Bates, maybe 5 in Kelly Marshall, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's roll. Can I afford it? Ooh, I could get like a Corey Kispert or a Lou Dort. Oh, I would love me a Lou Dort. Let's get Lou Dort on a 3-year deal, unless there's like a stud center or power forward. Now, let's get Lou Dort. Let's go. Upgrade of Kelly Marshall. All right, so Halliburton's a 92. I don't know. Jabari Smith, hopefully we can keep developing him. I think I do regret going for Gobert back in the first season with Aiden. I think that might have screwed things up. So yeah, well, Halliburton, man, definitely Bates, Smith, and Wiseman. That is like by far our best rotation yet. Dort, Holland, Payne, and McCarthy off the bench. McCarthy can get about 15 minutes a night. Like, that's a solid bench. Don't get me wrong. Let's go 32 or 31 in the front court, 32 to Bates, 31 to Mann, and then we'll have 35 to Halliburton. We'll go 32, 32, 32. I feel like this team could make a run next year with the new head coach. Come on, let's go. All right, so it's a little bit later in the day for me, and I'm just hoping that I get more luck throughout the simulation with the Suns team. So we end the season as the 5th seed, hopefully on the different side of the bracket than the Oklahoma City Thunder, because that team is just insane. Oh, the Warriors have Zion and Dior Johnson. That is kind of sick. And we finally get somebody on an All-NBA team. Jabari Smith. Let's go. So, unfortunately, we are not on this different side than the Thunder. We're taking on the Timberwolves here in round 1. Could we get a playoff series victory? Let's see. They have Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns still there. Here were the stats. Amani Bates led us in scoring, followed by Jabari Smith, James Wiseman, Halliburton, Mann. Then you had Holland, Dort, Payne, McCarthy coming off the bench. Taking a look at the rotation. How does 2K want to go about it? All right, so I'll do something like this. They want to play Halliburton 39 minutes tonight. You know what? We might have to live and die by Halliburton. Can we please beat the Timberwolves? We're up 3-1, and we don't blow a 3-1 lead. Let's go. We end up beating the Timberwolves in 6. I'm feeling good about this series, or about this playoff run. So Jabari Smith, 27 and 10. If he could perform like that, we're going to be okay. And sorry if I do sound a little bit congested. My allergies. I don't know if like you guys are saying, but my allergies are never this bad. And they're just really bad this year. Like when I go to Long Island, New York, where like I'm home, they're just really bad. But like when I'm in Philadelphia, they're not as bad, I guess, obviously, because I'm in a city. A lot less, I guess, grass and pollen around. So we split the first 2 games, which I will definitely take. That is a dub and a half. On a game 3, we do win. Let's go by 38. Holy crap, can we go up 3-1? Okay, it's 2-2. Oh, we go up 52 points in the 4th quarter. Game 5, we lose. And game 6, oh my God, come on. That Thunder team is just unbeatable. Chet, Wembanyama, DJ Wagner, these are like the... Oh my God, I hate it so much. All right, maybe if I start wearing a hat or something, I'll get some other luck. Because we just passed year 6 with no ring. No ring. Why does it feel like whenever I do some of these 10-year rebuilds, it gets harder and I can't win a championship? Like this Suns team, I don't know like what's going wrong with us. We have the 25th pick. I guess these just get way too hard because, I don't know, like just the Thunder in the conference, I don't know if that makes it just like more impossible to really succeed, but I would like to end this off with at least 1 ring. I don't know, like we have Halliburton who I'm good with. Like Wiseman I'm fine with. Jabari Smith, like maybe Bates is a little bit overrated. I'm like looking around at what I could get for Amani Bates. It's just really not worth it. I can get Josh Giddey. I mean, Giddey and Halliburton would be fun. Man is a free agent, I believe. Let me figure out what's going on with Terrence Mann first. Like Terrence Mann, do we have bird rights on him? We do? Okay. All right, and we are going to do this trade with the Brooklyn Nets. Trey Mann, Henry Samuels, and Kelly Marshall for Dante Warren, a young small forward, but Nick Smith Jr., who's been a 25-point-per-game scorer. He could be a shooting guard for us, and I think we desperately need that scoring ability. And we signed Ron Holland to a 3-year deal. I'm also going to sign P.J. Washington to a 3-year deal as well. He could be a trade piece or just an end-of-the-rotation guy. All right, so this is the team. I don't really know what to expect. Let's go. Can the Smiths figure it out? All right, so it's going to be Halliburton, Smith. I don't know why I would start. You know what? Fine. I'll start Dort, 2K. Sometimes when you let 2K do it, you do well. That's what I'm going to do this year. So we were the 2 seed the whole year, and we ended up as the 4 seed. So we're going to probably be on the same side as the Thunder, which unless the Thunder were somehow like the 2 seed, like, yeah, we won't be on the same side as them, but oh my God, wow, let's go. They were the 2 seed. The Nuggets got the 1 seed. Who is on their roster? Who's this Mike Green guy? I don't know. He's a 90, like, what? 6 overall? Oh my God. Okay, so they Blake Wesley, Victor Wembanyama. Oh, he left. Oh, thank God. So here are the player stats throughout the year. Nick Smith and Amani Bates on the team in scoring. Then you had Wiseman, Halliburton, and Jabari Smith. 2K can come up with the rotation once again. They're going to play Halliburton 38, Nick Smith 33, Bates 31, Jabari Smith 34, Wiseman 28. That is going to be the bench. System proficiency under Nick Nurse is 4-star balance. We're taking on the Kings in round 1, who have Amari Bailey, Derek Whitehead, Nikola Jovic, Paul Haynes, Clint Capella, Brandon Williams. Is Brandon Williams like the one that played for the Blazers this year in real life? Oh my God, it is. How is he? I don't know, but let's just hope we can beat them and move on to round 2. And we gentlemen sweep them. Let's go. The Nuggets do win, or they swept their series, so I don't feel great about this series. And they have Blake Wesley too, who sometimes is just like an elite scorer in this game. Like he is a 95 overall, averaging 25 a night. All right, so let's take this game by game. Are we going to lose in round 2 again? We do win game 1 by 19. Holy crap, Wiseman 34. Can Wiseman get more rebounds? Like, what's up with that? Let's see if we can win game 2. Oh my goodness, we're up 2-0. We stole both games at the Pepsi Center, or the Ball Arena, whatever it's called now. We do drop game 3, and we drop game 4. Okay, we had it, and we just blew it. They're probably going to win. Yep, and they're going to win 4 unanswered. No, we force a game 7. Can we win on the road? Have we won every road game? No. Okay, so it wasn't looking good. It's not looking great. We're down by 9. Can we come back a little bit, please? Okay, down by 5. Okay, that's not bad. We're down by 4 with 10 minutes to go in the 4th. This is the closest we've ever been to the conference finals. I am grinding. This is a challenge. Come on, down by 4, down by 5. We lose by 7. We scored 19 points in the 4th quarter, and then Nuggets sweep the Magic. They win it all. Poor Magic. I feel like they've been losing a ton of NBA Finals. Is that Donovan or Davion? It's Donovan. All right, so we're going to trade Ron Holland and Jabari Smith for Jaren Jackson Jr., who's just going to be, like, is going to help us out defensively because that's desperately what we need. I do lose a bench spot with that trade, though, so we're going to bring back Herb McCarthy, who really hasn't been much for us, which is kind of unfortunate. Dante Ward, I would like to bring back as well. I believe Nick Smith's a free agent, or is he a free agent next year? No, he is not a free agent yet. So we have pretty much all our guys. So we just need to bring back, I'll bring back Payne on a 1-year deal. Dante Warren, I'll match any deal he gets. So Warren wants about $15 million a year. We could flat rate that, and we have negative $75 million in cap space. And we have yet to make it to the conference finals in this video. This is just so depressing. Tari Eason, I will pick you up. Worst things worst, he needs to be a bench guy. And boom, there we go. So it's going to be Halliburton, Smith. Like, do I move on from Bates? He's good, though. I mean, like, I could try to move on from Wiseman. Derek Lively could be an option. He's a couple years younger. I get Tyler Terry as well in this trade. All right, maybe I'll do that. Just switch it up. We could get Anthony Edwards. Okay, I mean, I'd be kind of sick. But then we'd move Bates for a center, which is a possibility. So you know what? I'll do this trade. Derek Lively's the same overall. He's 3 years younger. We get Tyrell Terry, which is a little bit better. I don't mind giving up the first round picks. So player progression, we got 2 90s. We got Lively, Smith, Bates. The bench is looking all right, not great. All right, so this is going to be the rotation going in to year 8. All right, so Darius Garland is winning the MVP award in his age 30 season for the Detroit Pistons. Would you look at that? Like Iron Man is winning most improved. We are deep into this rebuild as we go 55-27. And yeah, you saw that right. We were a 1 seed. yeah, it's finally come to fruition. So we're on the other side of this, as the Thunder and the Nuggets. Let's go. So just kind of taking a look at the rotation. This is what it's going to be for the playoffs. And this is going to be, or these were the player stats throughout the season. Terry giving me just absolute elite shooting. Love that. So we should beat the Rockets, right? Like, you finally make me the 1 seed. I should not lose to an 8 seed Rockets team, but you never know. So we actually sweep them. Let's go. We're taking on the LA Clippers. I feel like I haven't mentioned them at all in this video. And they are the 4 seed. They beat the Mavericks. They have, they have a 99 Cade Cunningham. Please don't beat me, Cade. We do win game 1. We lose game 2. We lose game 3. Oh my God. Oh my God. I give up. Just like speaking of the Suns, Eric Bledsoe tweet, I don't want to be here. Oh, we're down 3-1. We lose in 5. F you, 2K. I hate you. I'm a 1 seed. I sweep round 1. I get coach of the year. I'm thinking I'm going to make it to the conference finals. No. I lose to the 4-seeded Clippers. Kawhi actually played the last 7 of his years of his career with the Spurs, which is actually kind of cool. So they retired his number. I feel like I've been trading like one of my top guys every offseason, and I don't want to keep doing that, but like I don't know where to go from here. I definitely want to pay Terry because he was a beast for us. Like Jaren Jackson Jr. I'm gonna pay. We're gonna front load that deal. He doesn't have any other ones. And Terry's restricted, so I'm matching a deal he gets, but I don't think he's gonna get a deal. So I will be signing him right now. We actually have like no money whatsoever. We have negative 102 million, and we can't make it out of round 2 for the life of us. Yep. I'm taking the cheat code here. We're doing this trade. Jaren Jackson Jr. for Victor Wembanyama. And Derek Lively for Mark Mitchell. He's 1 overall lower, but he's a power forward, same age, and I get a first round pick. So I just changed the front court. I know, like once year 5 hit and I'm realizing, okay, this Suns team is not going to win championship. We went full fantasy style rebuild. So like the first half of this was kind of realistic. Then it's just been, yeah, super fantasy. So let's hope that Wembanyama can get it done for us next year. All right, so this is going to be the rotation. Halliburton, Smith, Bates, Mitchell, Wembanyama with Terry, Dort, Warren, and PJ Washington off the bench. Under Nick Nurse, 4.5-star balance. If we don't win it all this year, I give up. I actually might not even make it to year 10. All right, so we traded for the MVP. We were a 1 seed. We're heading in the right direction. We get coach of the year. You know what? I'm not going game by game anymore. We are just going to simulate round 1 and then round 2. If we don't even make it out of those first 2 rounds, I'm going to give up because we have the MVP. We were the best team in the league, basically, or at least in the Western Conference. Did we lose to the Jazz, or are we able to defeat them? They got Jalen Green. They got Derek Lively. So, yeah, I think we took Wembanyama from them, right? Or no, we took Mark Mitchell from them. All right, we sweep them. Let's go. Thunder. Okay, they're not as scary as they used to be, but they're still really good. So let's see if we can knock them off and go to the conference finals for the first time in this video. Yes! We're facing a 7-seed Blazers team. Come on. Let's go to the finals. Finally. Oh my goodness. How long did that take? Holy crap. We're going up against a great backcourt. Alonzo is 33. Can we win our first NBA championship? Yes. I think they won the first 2 games and then we won 4 unanswered. And Wembanyama is your finals MVP. So that was year 9. We have 1 more year of this. Let's hope to go out on a good note and win back-to-back championships in year 9 and 10. All right, I don't think I'm going to make any trades unless it's to upgrade the bench. Like Lou Dort is 32. I don't know. Do I look to move him? Probably not. Halliburton is 31. I just wonder like what point guard I can get for Devin Booker. No, I'll pass. All right, best one is definitely AJ Johnson, who is 5 years younger and an overall higher. But no, in the last year, we are going to try to win it with Halliburton. All right, so the rotation for the final season is going to be Halliburton, Smith, Bates, Mitchell, Wembanyama, Terry, Lou Dort, Dante Warren, and Herbert McCarthy coming off the bench for 4.5-star balance. Let's end this video with back-to-back rings. All right, so same thing happened this year. Wembanyama MVP. We should get coach of the year as well. We go 70-12. We're a 1 seed. Let's freaking go. That's what I'm talking about. We get Wembanyama on All-NBA first team with that MVP award. We get Mark Mitchell on All-NBA third team. Man, you just need a good front court or an elite front court, and you are going to be just fine come playoff time. Like, if you watch the 18-year Grizzlies rebuild, this rebuild, like, once I get Mitchell and Wembanyama, things turn around. And are we going to win a championship in year 10? Taking on the Timberwolves in round 1, and oh my God, I thought it was... Okay. Never mind, I get too cocky. We almost lose round 1. And then round 2, we're currently down 2-1. We tie it up. We win 3. Oh my God, we win 4. Did we just win 4 in a row? Yep, we won 4 in a row. They were up 2-0. Are you kidding me? In this round 1 matchup, we were up 1-0. They were, or I guess it was tied 2-2. So now we can look to get revenge on the Clippers for embarrassing me a few years ago, but they have a very nice starting 5. I don't think we're going to beat them, but let's find out. Clippers versus Suns, and we end up winning in 6. Let's go. And then now we have the Knicks, who have Jazzy and Gortman. They still have RJ Barrett. Shout out to them. Any other Knicks still there? I would be very impressed. So can we beat the Knicks? Yep, we beat them in 5. And we end the video with back-to-back rings. All right. Took long enough. So yeah, that is gonna be for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this 10-year Phoenix Suns rebuild. If you did, don't forget to drop a thumbs up. Let me know down below maybe other 10-year rebuilds you want to see next. If you're still watching this point, I'll give you a hint. Maybe the next one I'll do. I think maybe the Kings 4th overall pick one, because I don't think I've done a Kings 10-year rebuild. I think that'd be pretty fun to do. And then yeah, so you guys will see that soon. You'll see the number 2 pick Thunder, number 5 pick Pistons, number 3 pick Rockets, 6 pick Pacers rebuilds. The Bucks elimination rebuild still has to come, and then these conference finals elimination rebuilds. So we'll have a lot of content to you guys coming out on the channel. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.